Hey, Cindy, welcome. How are you? Good to have you back for this. Yeah, not bad. Not bad. Thanks. Should be a fun season ahead. Like I said, we'll do a few weeks on sci-fi. So probably 2 weeks on film and 2 weeks on sci-fi TV. And then we'll move on to the next category, which someone else will be picking. Whoever wins the sci-fi round will be picking the next one. And there will be a prize at the end of the season. Maybe even some mini prizes. We'll see. That should be quite a short one tonight. 3 rounds. Most of the questions are multiple choice, but there are a couple of open-ended questions. And the open-ended questions, just everyone gets one answer each. And that's their answer. But most of them are multiple choice. So the 3 rounds are early sci-fi. So that's going from the silent era to about the 60s. Then we've got a round of robots and computers, etc. And then we've got a tagline round to end off. And I might get you guys to suggest some rounds for next week. One round I was considering is a musical round next week. Well, you've got a fighting chance, Cindy. Multiple choice, most of them. And there are a few easy ones in there. So there's definitely, you'll get a decent amount, I would say. Trying to keep it light tonight.
Well, when I said musicals, I meant more like the soundtracks or like the score, a main theme. Like I would play the main theme and people had to guess what the movie was. But I don't know if there's been a sci-fi musical. Apart from that episode of Star Trek last season. It's all right. How are you doing anyway, Cindy? Yeah. Well, it's only Tuesday, so don't get too excited yet. It'll soon be here, though, I'm sure. Yeah, hopefully Fiona. I did message Fiona about it. She said she was going to try and show up. Can't really see that message on screen because of the thing. Never mind. We'll wait a bit longer. It's funny though, Cindy, because this was your choice as a category. And now you're saying you don't know that much about sci-fi. Maybe you wanted to challenge yourself. Yeah, I use it sparingly because it sort of saves on the monthly thing because I've just got the basic plan. But I don't think it matters for streams, actually. It only matters with recordings. But even then, you can delete them once you don't need them anymore, and that frees up space. So I might start doing more streams on here because it looks a bit more professional. And, you know, if I wanted to use like clips and stuff, things like that, I obviously can. So do you have plans for the weekend then, Cindy? Well, yeah, if I upgraded to the next plan up, then I think they wouldn't have the duck thing. But I don't want to at the moment. I'm happy to use the free plan. Ah, okay. Yeah, I don't know if it's Mother's Day over here, actually. I always forget what time of year it is over here because I'm not sure if it's the same time as in the States. Oh, it's not actually. We had it recently. I forgot. Well, I didn't forget. I got Mum something, but I'm just saying I forgot it had gone. Yeah, no, it has passed. I don't know. So these clips tonight, I'll just have to sort of jump about a bit and play little bits because the edited versions didn't save onto the computer I'm on, so I'll just play a little bit of each one. Some of them are really short anyway. Some are a bit longer, but I know where to jump to. About 10 minutes till we start. I know Rachel's running a bit late, so hopefully she'll be on at some point and hopefully get a few more. But if no one else is on in 10 minutes, you'll get a run at it first, Cindy. Yeah, I think I saw that. Do you know who she would play? I do like Kerry Russell, so I can't really knock that. And at least it's someone who hasn't appeared before. Oh yeah, I think I saw that. A part of me makes me think that they might be tempted to kill her off in the opening scene because they normally go for quite a big death, to open the film, but if she is Sydney's friend, I'm not sure if they would do that or not. But we'll see. Definitely still waiting. Gonna wait for streaming for that film. It's the first time I won't see a Scream movie in the cinema. Maybe out of curiosity. I was talking about that with Rachel last night, and we're both pretty lukewarm on the idea of them doing more Strangers films. It is intriguing because it's Rennie Harlan, and it does seem crazy that he's doing a trilogy. But if I don't have too much on my plate, I might see it at the cinema. So I've got a fun bit of Electric Dreams to end the stream with tonight, Cindy. So stick around. Yeah. So we're going to start in a few minutes. I printed out a score sheet, and I tentatively put about 6 people's name on it. Let's see how we go. Got some of the regulars, you, Rachel, my friend Jack, who I thought, I mentioned it to, Camilla, Tuffy, Caroline, who always used to come for the quizzes, Pokey Bumfinger, Trash Picture Show, Viola. So I'm doing a bit of speculating. Oh, I signed up to the extra tier, the new TV tier for Mild Fuzz, Cindy. And I chose Unreal as my first pick. Which should be fun because Pete's never even heard of it. And I do love that show. I'm gonna keep the trashy stuff in reserve. So I'll keep Melrose Place on the back burner. Yeah, I think so. For the $25 one, yeah. If it was a bit higher, if I went the next tier up, I think he does 2 a month, but that's what I signed up for. So I'm sort of going to lure him in by giving him some actual decent stuff first to make him think that I'm not going to pull out the trash. And then whoosh. Okay. Well, it's just about time to start. So you've got a free run at this first one, Cindy. So I'm going to play a clip from a silent movie. Oh, is it? Oh, that's interesting. Yeah, I do love Unreal. It's one of those sort of underrated gems of recent TV, I think. Interesting. So I'm going to play a clip from a silent movie, and then I'll ask you a question. So first round is early sci-fi. So I'll play the clip now. Okay. Well, you don't know what the question is yet. I said some of them were easy. So multiple choice. That's a clip from a silent era movie, which is probably the first ever sci-fi. What is the title? Is it A, A Journey to the Moon, B, A Trip to the Moon, C, Voyage to the Moon, or D, Moon Landing? Okay. What I'll do is no, there's no. I don't know if there's any more. Yeah, I could have done. Should I do the next question and then see if anyone joins, or should I just give you the answers? Because some people can catch up in the chat. I might as well do the next question because there's another question based on the film. Oh no, I can't because then I'm giving you the answer. Okay, the second question is, what year was the movie released? Okay. What year was the movie released? Is it 1902, 1903, 1905, or 1908? Okay. Let's just wait a minute, see if someone else shows up. I can confirm you've got one of those answers right. I think you know which one. There's some fun red herring answers coming up, Cindy. Don't worry. You've scored 1 point so far. Okay. If no one else is going to jump in, I'll confirm that you got the film right. A Trip to the Moon. But the right answer for the year it came out, it was actually 1902. So one out of two so far. Pretty good batting average. Remove from studio. We got another clip coming up for question 3. Okay, so next clip. Okay. So it taught Blade Runner and Star Wars all it knew, all they know. So that is a clip from the classic silent era movie Metropolis. But Metropolis is a part of which famous post-World War film movement? Is it A, the French New Wave, B, Russian Futurism, C, German Expressionism, or D, Dutch Cubism? Sorry, I was getting distracted there by my own writing. Yeah. Yeah, you're right, Cindy. Basically, if you know it's a German film, then you're going to know that's the answer. So I had a bit of fun with some of the options there. So French New Wave is obviously a different film movement, which came a bit later. Russian Futurism I made up because, just sounded good. And Dutch Cubism, obviously Cubism is an art movement, and I just added the Dutch part. So there you go. So yeah, You're on a pretty good run. So I'll remove that from the stage. Okay. I didn't see the director's name on it. So there might be little hints like that. Yeah. Well, Solaris might well pop up at some point. So next, I'm going to give you an image. So it's a poster for the 1954 monster movie Them. And Lem features which creatures in giant form as the threat of the movie? Is it A, slugs, B, bees, I can't believe it, C, spiders, or D, ants? So Cindy says C, which is spiders. Let's see if you're right, Cindy. No, you got that one wrong. It's ants. It is ants. I didn't know if you would know that or not. Not seen that movie. Not seen it, I've got to say. I hope you enjoyed that clip. Okay, so next up, the poster for the Day the Earth Stood Still, the original, of course. And the question is, the Day the Earth Stood Still comes from a story published in a science fiction magazine. But what was the name of the story? Was it A Farewell to the Master, Farewell to the Flesh, Earth is Doomed, or Take Me to Your Leader? No, Auntie was very cute in Honey, I Shrunk the Kids. Uh-oh. Sorry, Cindy, it's actually A Farewell to the Master. Decent guess, though. I'm glad my red herring fooled you. And if you notice, Farewell to the Flesh I got from Videodrome. Okay. So next question. Move that. So we're going to have another clip for the next question. Okay. So it should be lined up.
The day the Earth caught fire, fearlessly tackles a ferocious subject. It will seize your imagination, stretch your nerves with suspense more compelling than any you have known in a cinema before.
4, 3, 2, 1.
I'm probably going to get all sorts of copyrights on this one, but never mind. We're having a good time. Okay, so the question is, British sci-fi film The Day the Earth Caught Fire, directed by Val Guest, features the offices of which real-life newspaper? Was it A, The Sun, B, The Guardian, C, The Daily Express, or D, The Times? Let's see. So you've gone for D, The Times. No, it is actually C, The Daily Express. So you weren't too far off. Okay. So that's the end of the first round. So we'll take a few minutes, see if anybody else comes in. Take a few minutes between rounds, but I can confirm you got 2 points on that, Cindy. Not a bad start. Now, what I might do is I might allow people to answer later in the chat. So I could update some of the scores there, but so far it's just you. Yeah, and you came in so confident as well. So robots, computers, etc. is the next round, and I'm just going to give it a few minutes, see if anybody else joins before we move on to that round. And the next image. That classic 80s movie we both know and love. I got a good comment actually on the video the past week, the clip of me talking about it. And the comment was basically, good song, piss movie. And I think that pretty much sums it up. Yeah, I don't mind the song too much. It's fine. It's just a bit, a bit too cheesy, but it's fine. Definitely prefer it to the movie. Well, you'll have a week to bone up on more sci-fi, Cindy. So you can make it your homework. and bone up on some sci-fi TV as well for the following weeks. Could actually do quite a few on this. Oh, actually, just one thing to mention is I've been talking to someone online about doing some merchandise for the channel. So she has offered to do it, and we're going to work something out. So hopefully should be getting cracking on it quite soon. Depends on the sci-fi, I guess. But I know what you mean. Yeah, it's someone who I've bought something off before, like she does her own sort of merchandise, and I like her stuff. And you just like to work with people, you know, where it's a bit more of a smaller, like just her own business. And I like her stuff, and I said I would cut her in on the profit, so it sort of benefits both sides. It cuts out the middleman a bit for me because, you know, I don't always know what I'm doing with that stuff. But yeah, I had some ideas about things me and Rachel have said on episodes over the years. That could be t-shirts. Yes, good question, because she obviously sells through her own site. So I don't know if we would just use her site and then we just split the profits, or if I could just sell them from the site and then give her a little bit. I'm thinking half, because if she's designing it, then she deserves at least half, I think, from each one sold. But yeah, if you have any ideas of things we can put on shirts, then let me know. Well, so some of the lines so far, the cardinal sin is to be boring. Worst hitman ever, which we took from Mulholland Drive. And Jimmy's an idiot, he slipped in the blood. From Halloween 2, that random scene. This quiz isn't going to take that long, so might as well kill a bit of time. Not a horror stream, but probably a horrible film. I've decided to watch Jurassic World Dominion for the first time. Because it's finally free on Netflix. And that's the only one me and Rachel have to review now. So that on Friday, and then it'll be back to a horror movie next week. Nah. No way I'm doing the extended. I'm doing the version on Netflix, which I think is like 2 hours 25 or something. So I'm guessing that's the theatrical. Okay, Cindy, let's make a start on the next round and see if we get any more people in the meantime. Since you only got 2 so far, people can still catch you if they come in late. So round 2, robots and computers. So in cheesy 1980s sci-fi Electric Dreams, how does the AWOL computer express his feelings for the lead character's girlfriend? Jesus. Played by Virginia Madsen. Is it A, threatens to kill him, as in the other guy? B, writes her a poem? C, plays her favourite classical record? Or D, sings a love ballad? You are right, Cindy. Sings her a love ballad in that memorably cheesy scene. And that is what I'm going to end the stream on. I'm going to play that glorious music video that goes along with that song. So you're in for a treat. So stick around. So D is right. So for question 2, we have a clip of... Yeah. Question 2, we have a clip of this. Okay, a clip from James Cameron's The Terminator. So Kyle's Reese in the future. But the question is, the evil cyborg of the title is sent back from what year in the future to present day LA, Los Angeles? Is it A, 2027, B, 2028, C, 2029, or D, 2030? Okay. Cindy says C, 2029. You are right, C, 2029. So we're not that far from that point, of course. So for the next question, actually, this is annoying. Don't look too closely at this poster. Although you'll know this one. This is one of the easy ones. So we got a poster of Short Circuit. Don't look too close at it. This is an open-ended question. And the question is, what is the name of the quirky robot in family-friendly sci-fi Short Circuit? I'll move the image now. Well, that's good. Okay, so what's your answer? It did say it underneath the title. What's the name of the robot, Cindy? Can you really? It's such a famous film. I can't believe. Give you the first letter. Okay, the first letter is J. Sometimes he goes by his sort of like catalog number, like it's number. That's probably too big a clue. But he's known as J. It begins with a J. Hello, Rachel's right on time. How are you? Welcome. Came out of nowhere. Okay, so we're into round 2. So you can still catch up with Cindy because, to be honest, she's doing shocking. Pretty lackluster. She came in here with a lot of confidence. But she's got a few so far over 2 rounds. So I'll put up the image again, Rachel. So an image of Short Circuit, which I know you'll know. So the question is, what's the name of the robot in Short Circuit? And this is just open-ended. So you both have a guess. Oh, for God's sake, Cindy. I shouldn't put it. I only put it back up for Rachel. That's good. It does say in small letters. Never seen Short Circuit. Yeah, I don't know if I should give it to you now, Cindy, because if I hadn't have put it back up for Rachel, you wouldn't have seen it. Go on then, Cindy. What is it? There's a clip as well. Number 5, or yeah, here's the clip.
Hi, Mr. 5, tell us how you feel.
How do I feel? I feel alive!
Yes, that's the end scene of the sequel, actually. But yeah, Mr. 5, Johnny 5, number 5, whatever you want to say. Johnny 5 is alive is the famous sort of quote from the movie. I shouldn't give you that one, Cindy, but okay. Okay, next question. That is crazy. That's a big part of my childhood. Steve Guttenberg, Alan Sheedy from The Breakfast Club. Okay, so now a poster. Poster to the 1970s cult classic Silent Running. And there's no clues on the poster. Well, apart from the image, but... So the question is, which Oscar-nominated actor is the lead in the 1970s sci-fi classic Silent Running? 1970s. Is it A, Bruce Dern, B, Robert Redford, C, Paul Newman, or D, Jack Palance? A, B, C, or D? Rachel says B. You're going with A. So Cindy is right, Rachel. It is A. It's Bruce Dern. I highly recommend that movie. But they've all been Oscar nominated, those actors. Jack Palance actually won an Oscar for City Slickers, of all things. Okay, another point for Cindy. Laura Dern's father, yes. So final question in this round. Jesus, and you're a Laura Dern fan as well. Okay, which of these isn't a sci-fi B movie? Is it A, Killer Clowns from Outer Space, B, Split Second, C, Europa Report, or D, Dementia 13? It is true, but I can't blame them. I would take the opportunity as well. So Cindy says B. Rachel says C. They're all real films, but the one that isn't a sci-fi movie is Dementia 13, because that is actually a horror crime movie produced by Roger Corman. Okay. I believe you. I believe you, Rachel. You should watch this stream back. There's some good stuff in the earlier rounds. Some good clips. Okay, so Cindy got 4 points from that round, 2 from the first round. Yeah, oh yeah, I mean, he did all sorts. So we're going to have a fun last round. We're going to have tagline rounds, a tagline round, and then we're going to do a bit of a roundup. I'm going to talk a bit about the quiz next week, and you can watch the cheesy music video from Electric Dreams. That's how I'm going to end the stream. Okay, time for round 3, the tagline round. So the first tagline, I am handing you on a silver platter. This is me giving you an olive branch. So the first tagline, which you'll never get in a million years, and it's just one answer, by the way, no multiple choice, apart from the last one. The first tagline, in space, no one can hear you scream. Yeah, and I was going to say I'm not accepting sarcastic answers. Cindy, you have to say it. No. Oh, well, you've said it now. Yeah, okay. Well, here's a clip just to confirm.
Attention to the crew of the commercial vessel Nostromo. A word of warning. A word of warning. A word of warning. Alien. Coming this summer to a theater near you.
Awesome. Yes, Alien. One of the best taglines ever. Oh, really? Well, it is a classic, I can confirm. I saw it at the cinema a few years ago. I was happy to see it. Yeah. Okay, so the next one is fun. So tagline number 2. The tagline is one small step for man, one giant leap of terror. Terror, yeah. That's the tagline. One small step for man, one giant leap of terror. Just one answer each. You're going to pop when you see the answer. Kill clowns from outer space, Rachel says. Just a guess, Cindy, and then we can move on. Oh, is that what you're going for? Okay, let's see what the answer was.
My father, he's found me.
If he has, will you go with him?
The king is dead. Long live the king. Genius.
Yeah, Leprechaun 4 in space. One of the great sci-fi classics. And the tagline makes sense, doesn't it? One small step for man, one giant leap of terror. See? Yeah. Okay. Tagline number 3. The tagline is, there is no gene for the human spirit. No gene for the human spirit. Gene is definitely a big clue. So Rachel says Gattaca. Do you have a guess, Cindy? Star Trek. Let's see which one was right. It was Gattaca. Well done, Rachel. Starring Ethan Hawke, Uma Thurman, Jude Law. Great film. There you go, Rachel. You're picking up pace. Yeah, I quite like that tagline. Yeah, it is. It is. So the next tagline is, it's very good, and that director has come nowhere near to matching it, really. Okay, the next tagline is, the thing that won't die, in the nightmare that won't end, your future is in its hands. That's the tagline. The thing that won't die, in the nightmare that won't end, your future is in its hands. Jason X says Cindy. Rachel coming out swinging. It is the Terminator. Well done. She's on a roll. Okay, so the final tagline and the final question for tonight is, this is multiple choice, this one. So the tagline is, terror beyond the power of the priest, or silence to exercise, or as in exercise, as in a demon. So the options are, so terror beyond the power of the priest or science to exercise. So the options are A, scanners, B, rabid or the rabid, C, shivers, or D, Videodrome. And they're all David Cronenberg films. So that's the link. Yeah. Well, Cindy's gone for A, but I'll repeat the tagline. Terror beyond the power of the priest, all science to exercise. Cindy's gone for Scanners. Do you want the options again, Rachel? Oh, you think it might be Scanners. So A. Okay, well, I'll reveal the answer with a gruesome clip. The answer is...
Why not breed a parasite that can do something useful? A parasite that can take over the function of a human organ.
I've seen this one. I've got the Blu-ray. Shivers. Well, you guys won't sleep tonight. So yeah, that is David Cronenberg's debut feature film, Shivers, from about 74, the mid-70s. Okay. Well, that was fun. It obviously Rachel missed most of it, but you can go back and listen back and answer the questions. But you're both welcome back next week. It will be about the same time. Yeah, he really does. He really does. But in a good way. Video drones. So I'll just round up with the scores for that round. So Rachel, you won the round. You got 3. Cindy only got 1. So at least you won that round. So overall, so Cindy got 7 overall, and Rachel got... Did you get any in the... No, you didn't. Okay, so Rachel got 3. Which is good going for that round. Yeah, I still need to check out his son's ones. But don't worry, Rachel, there's another round of this next week, so you can still get back in the game. Very good. It'll be about the same time. So next week, I'm thinking I might have a musical round, like play some like scores from Sci-Fi, and you guys can work out what it is. And if you have any suggestions for the questions, then let me know. And as I said at the beginning, we will do a prize at the end of the season, and there may even be mini prizes. But whoever wins the Sci-Fi round gets to pick the next theme. Now, should I do it whoever wins the film Sci-Fi or the overall Sci-Fi? I guess that's to be decided. Maybe just the overall Sci-Fi. But you guys can let me know. We can talk about it. Overall, well, that probably makes sense. Well, don't go anywhere because you're going to get a treat to end the stream. Don't forget to like and subscribe, share out the video, and recommend any future themes you want me to do. And I'm going to leave you with the glorious, cheesy music video to Electric Dreams. Enjoy.
Love is nothing without you. Love is everything you do. Open up your eyes and you will see. Love is everything to me. You don't have to touch it to be wrapped up in emotion like me. Everyone must feel how I do, yeah. Love is just to be close to you. Love is nothing without you. Love is everything you do. Open up your eyes and you will see. Love is everything to me. And you know that love is love. It's written in black and blue. And everything.
Yeah, young Virginia Madison.
Must bring her closer, closer.
This is the glorious bad film we watched on screen. Bye-bye. It just keeps going as well.
Love is everywhere that you go. You don't have to touch it to feel. Love is
Beautiful, but I can't give it to her.
Why not?
Madeline, what are you doing here? I thought you were at rehearsal.
Forgot my music. And now I find this. It's wonderful, Miles. Did you write that for me?
No, well, I mean, did you like it?
You keep saying you know nothing about music, and then you surprise me like this. Of course I liked it. And loved it.
And we saw that guy in the third Home Alone movie, Cindy, as well. Sorry, Rachel. And Cindy. Oh dear. Well, at least Virginia Madison's career recovered. That's all I can say. Thank you, guys. I hope you enjoyed that. You're the best. And I'll probably see you next week for the quiz stream. Indeed. Take care. See you guys. Night. Thanks.